Hey guys, this is Autistic TCG and welcome back to the channel. It's 10 o'clock at night on Sunday, the week right before March. I'm actually currently in my room, 10 o'clock at night, and I actually wanted to talk today about the new 2020 format. And the cards I think you guys should be main decking, side decking, card choices that I personally chose for this format because of the new upcoming March and what's coming out in March. So, if you guys like this video, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications if you want to see future videos like this. Hit that like button and let's get started with the video. So, personally speaking, March, you already know what's happening in March. We are getting a brand new set called Duel Overload. We're getting Needle Fiber. We're getting How Free Bricks. It's the same card. We're getting Raid Raptor or Link. We're getting a whole bunch of new Link monsters for pretty much all the archetypes. So in order to prepare for this entire thing, I've decided to actually pull out some cards that I personally think that you guys should be main decking, side decking, and so on and so forth. I'm not actually using my face right now because, well, I'm not really in the mood to show people my face. So let's get started. The first monster is Gizmet Kaku, the Shining Star Sky Stag. Alright, now this is actually the first monster on my list. The first reason, of course, is Gizmet Kaku is a level 9 fire machine monster that can special summon itself from your hand if you or your opponent controls a Link monster. So it's an extender and also a disruption in the same card. So it's pretty much my replacement for Ash Blossom right now. Gizmet Kaku can equip a monster from the extra monsters known to it as an equip spell, and if it destroys an opponent's monster, it could special summon that monster you equipped to your side of the field. So it's practically a combination of a mind control and also pretty much of a mind control and also like an enemy controller in one. So personally speaking, this is actually my new, as I said before, this is the new replacement for what I think I should replace for Ash Blossom. The Ghost Girls, don't get me wrong, the Ghost Girls have been really good, but they are not really doing much of effort in today's format. I personally think this guy's going to do a lot of heavy playing for the next format. Plus, he's also a special summon, so he's pretty good to have. The next card doesn't have a name, speaks for itself, DD Crow. Every deck we're running, there are so many decks that rely on the graveyard, you need something to get rid of it. This card is just mandatory for removal in general. Next up, Triple Called by the Grave. Pretty much speaks for itself like DD Crow. So it's practically another form of DD Crow. So you're running 6 DD Crows plus a Link monster removal monster. Pretty standard stuff. Next, now we're going to go to Dispel and Trap Hate. Now personally speaking, I had a really hard choice of actually the cards for the spell and trap removal, but these are the ones I came up with: Triple Cosmic Cyclone and Triple Royal Decree. Alright, Cosmic Cyclone has the effect of being able to banish a spell or trap card. It's a quick play spell card, and it costs 1,000 life points, but you can banish any spell or trap card on your opponent's side of the field. So it's really good. This gets rid of all those crazy back row decks. The Royal Decree also speaks for itself as well. Now, personally speaking, I was thinking Denko Seika, but Denko Seika which I'm actually going to get into next. Royal Decree pretty much is a win. These two cards right here are pretty much your win condition. Cosmic Cyclone banishes spell and trap cards. Royal Decree negates the effects of all trap cards on the field. Pretty much mandatory. The last card, Denko Seika. Now, personally speaking, you guys already know that this card pretty much prevents your opponent or you from pretty much activating cards that are set on the field. So this card is pretty much a win condition. It's somewhat of a win condition as long as you have the Royal Decree. You activated Royal Decree before, so now that's pretty much a win condition because you have Altergeist, you have Subterrace, you have Shadal, you have all these decks that run both of these cards. That pretty much run cards from both of these engines, so you need something to get rid of them. And these 15 cards right here are pretty much my new side deck and main deck kind of options right here. I'm still running you don't need to get rid of Ghost Girls or what you can get. You don't need to really get rid of all your Ghost Girls and stuff. These are just the 15 cards I personally chose for these for this format currently, because in March we're getting Needle Fiber, and personally speaking, I need something to pretty much auto win against Needle Fiber. And these are all the cards I came up with. Now, Twin Twisters, it also works too, but the issue is that Twin Twisters is also kind of useless at the same time. What I mean is like Twin Twisters, yeah, it's good, but it's also bad at the same time. And people already know you're running the Biru, so I felt like Gizmet Kaku is pretty much like the substitute for both of them. I don't get me wrong, I do have 2 copies in the Biru. I just think that people are now just playing around them. So it's pretty much used. So Gizmet Kaku I think is a better card to actually run right now because you could special summon it and do all that stuff. Now that's pretty much it for the video. If you guys liked it, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, like I said in the beginning of the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video.